2 steps ahead.
I am always
2 steps ahead.
2 steps ahead.
Well, that's a surprise. Salutations, friends, and welcome back to another video. I know it's been like a month. I'm sorry, but we're back, kinda, sorta. So, apparently, over the last 7 or so months, Nikocado Avocado got skinny? That sentence doesn't even taste right. Those words don't mix, but somehow this is what happened. He posted a video that you already saw a couple clips from. I'm gonna go through it in just a minute, but apparently he gained all the weight on purpose as a social experiment, wanted to see how much he can control the situation, dropped all the weight, and then came back as the fucking Joker, I guess. I got some more to say, but I'll save it for later. Let's get into this weird shit. I'm telling you, it's kind of weird, it's kind of creepy, it's very odd, but all of those words are synonymous with Nikocado Avocado, so you shouldn't really be too surprised.
This has been the greatest social experiment for my entire life. It's alluring, it's compelling, it's gripping to observe all these unwell, disoriented beings roam the internet in search of stories, ideas, rivalries, where they feel encouraged and engaged, where they involve themselves with the stories and become a product of influence. Thirsty for a distraction from time unspent, spoiling their minds, yet stimulating them at the same time. It's brilliant, and it's dangerous.
Okay, you guys see what I mean by he's acting like the Joker now? He's literally become a supervillain, and that'll just get more and more apparent as the video goes on.
I feel as if I'm monitoring ants on an ant farm. One follows another, follows another, follows another. It's mesmerizing. It's spellbinding. All these little consumers, all of these lost and bored people. People consuming anything that they're told to consume. So I am the villain.
Okay, so as goofy as this sounds, he's got a point though. He's talking about how he feels like he's monitoring all the ants, which would be you and I, the viewers, and how essentially mind controlling the influencer in YouTube spaces and how you like and watch what you're told to like and watch. None of that is insane to say. It's just the way he's presenting it is wild, but coming from him is even more intriguing.
Because I've made myself one. And you will continue to consume these stories about me year after year after year, for as long as I tell the internet that I am the villain.
Now again, he does sound like some crazed psychopath from a fucking DC movie who's going through his monologue after he catches the hero, essentially his master plan. You know, they start spewing off when they capture the good guy, like, oh, this is what I want to do, and I'm going to explain this to you because you're going to be dead anyway. That's the whole thing that I'm getting here, the whole vibe. And to be honest, it's kind of working. I feel like he has a point, literally. I mean, he has made himself out to be this character and subject of controversy by design. And I knew he was playing a character, I just didn't know to what extent that character was, and it far exceeded anything that I believed.
Stories that permeate and linger and infect the minds of the ants. Influence the ants. Brainwash the ants. You are the ants. Today I woke up from a very long dream, and I also woke up having lost 250 pounds off of my body. Yet just yesterday, people were calling me fat and sick and boring and irrelevant. People are the most messed up creatures on the entire planet. And yet I've still managed to stay 2 steps ahead of everyone. The joke's on you.
So, yeah, what the fuck? What the fuck was that? So, I have heard that this video is old, maybe, that he pre-recorded this and is posting it to, like, fool everybody and to think that he's skinny. I saw one person say this, but they said it's because the bird that I showed intentionally at the end of that clip apparently passed away a while back, so that means it had to have been old, I guess. I don't know the validity of that, but even if that is the case, let's say that it was. That would mean that Nick Ocado gained all the weight intentionally. So when you look at it like that, it's even crazier because that means he made this all this time ago, knowing that he was going to get fat, he was going to do more controversy, that he was going to get himself out there, more people talking about him, make himself the villain, whatever, all beforehand. So that's still wild, no matter how you spin it, it's crazy. Keep in mind that he hasn't posted before this video that we're talking about in 7 months, meaning that he had to have lost all this weight in 7 months. Not healthy by any stretch of the imagination to lose 250 pounds in under a year, but it's very interesting because I see a lot of people saying that he's basically just been slamming Ozempic pills to lose that weight. Or maybe he's been doing this for a lot longer than 7 months and has just put out a fuck ton of pre-recorded content. Pick up on screen just to further explain the Ozempic pill thing, just so you guys know exactly what it means, what it does, and how it works. Now, do I genuinely believe that Nick Ocado Avocado is some villainous mastermind? No, not really. If anything, this is just a crazy social experiment, as he said himself, but I don't think that makes him a mastermind, really. Maybe it does. Maybe he is a mastermind. Holy shit. If anybody's been keeping up with Nick Ocado Avocado, I haven't really done too much. I've seen some of the videos about him, some videos that he's made. I'm not gonna lie, they are fucking gross, so I don't watch them. But I've kind of kept a bit of an eye on a lot of the controversy, so it's kind of wild to see him being a big back, 400-pound dude on a mobility scooter, talking shit and crying on camera, to now being this skinny motherfucker acting like the Joker, losing 200 plus pounds, and saying that he planned all of this shit. Like, that's the fattest flip that I have ever seen. Again, keep in mind, Nick Ocado not only used to be skinny, but he was like eating nothing but healthy shit. Hence his name being Nick Ocado Avocado. So when he got into the whole mukbang thing, he started to gain all of that weight, and that's where the whole thing started. So it's kind of crazy for him to be skinny, fat, and then skinny again, unless, again, all of this is, like, doctored and he actually isn't skinny and it's just a big publicity stunt or something, which, if it is, it's clearly working. And just in case you guys want to laugh at my pain, I'm going to tell you one of the worst memories I have about Nick. So, this was years ago. I was in a group chat with my friends and we would just send memes back and forth and shit. You know, average delinquent teenager shit. And, I was sent this skating video. So I watched it. It was like, the thumbnail was this guy skating on like a half pipe or something. And then it flashbanged to just Nick Ocado getting his back blown out on OnlyFans. And good fucking lord, if I can get that image out of my head, I'd be at least 10 times happier. Anyway, that was just a little parting gift from me to you. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. It wasn't something crazy long. I just found it interesting and I wanted to get this out there because this is still relatively new. And you guys know me, I take forever to make videos on hot topics, so I just tend to not make videos on hot topics. But I thought, you know what? Let's do something different, see how this goes. So, yeah, hope you guys enjoyed it. Love all of you. This has been Detail. Have a great night.